Wealth and prosperity isn't about saving. It isn't about spending. It's about understanding this core concept about where you apply capital. I'm Justin Hitt with Sustainable Wealth Secrets. It's not about saving your way to success, and you certainly can't spend to prosperity. The key is understanding the circular nature of money. Reverend Ike, incredible inspiration, talked about the difference between spending something and circulating money. When you spend, you move that money towards the end. It's right there in the word, S-P-E-N-D. If you spend, you move your money towards the end. But if you circulate money, very often you can apply capital in such a way that it creates value, and that original application of money comes back to you. It's the circular economy. It's spending money in your local area so that local businesses pay local taxes and the local infrastructure is improved. It really is that powerful. Now, it means making some certain choices. It means you don't just go consume. You very often have to look at ways to invest rather than to spend. Now, you might be saying, well, Justin, I have regular expenses. My mortgage, for example, is an expense. My car fuel is an expense. But are the decisions you make about your money increasing your money or decreasing your money? And, we talk about wealth in a broader term than most people. Wealth is your health, wealth, and wisdom. Wealth being financially, it's being the family relationships, it's the personal relationships, it's your mental well-being. Are you investing your time in such a way that it gives back to you in the future? Do you know that preventative maintenance is an investment in your future? Now, I know you're saying, Justin, cleaning my house and keeping my car in good repair, how is that going to build wealth? It seems like it's just another way that I spend. The money comes in one way and goes out another. Well, if you ever got stuck on the side of the road on the way to an opportunity because you didn't maintain your vehicle, you didn't check the tires, you didn't make sure it was in good repair, then ultimately you're going to suffer more than taking a little bit of time to take care of those things. Now, I'm not saying you got to fix your vehicle. I don't work on my car. I check the tires before I go on a long trip. I check the fluids. I do the basics, but ultimately I make sure that I have a good partner in this, which is the people who do the maintenance on the vehicle. I don't go to the grocery store all the time. Sometimes I have the food delivered to me, or sometimes I buy the food at a local farm, and it's more of like an ecotourism experience than grocery store shopping. And often I grow my own food because I enjoy the exercise and the outdoors. It's part of my maintenance for my body to put good food in my body. When I make decisions about purchasing, I'd much rather buy a rental property than to buy a bigger house for me to live in. I'm okay living in a smaller home and to have more rental properties out there generating revenue. In fact, I'm even looking at downsizing to rent out the house that I'm in because I'm in a favorable market that would yield a higher rent than I pay in expenses. So I would convert my home into a rental property, get a tax benefit, gain income, revenue, and I would live someplace else. I could either buy another home that I can do the same thing with over time, or buy a smaller home that requires little or no maintenance. We even considered buying a multifamily property that I can live in one unit and then in the other units rent them out and ultimately not have any living expenses at all. The goal is not to spend by understanding the circular economy. Can you invest in a rental property, offer that property in the marketplace? It delivers enough value that someone would live in that house and pay you to own the asset. This is how you build wealth. It's that getting up a little bit earlier and taking a walk to revitalize yourself and get that blood circulation going and to build up your health so that you can work harder during the day. I don't know if you guys, I have a sleep disorder and I've been going to bed earlier and earlier every day. And I feel that I'm losing part of the day, but the vitalization, the recharge that I have, I'm able to get more done in each day rather than clouding off because I'm too tired. Now, this is something different than when I was getting started. When I was getting started, I made a lot of mistakes that had to do with me burning myself on both ends. Again, I didn't have the knowledge that I have today, and I wasn't able to give you advice from experience of sleep is important. But ultimately, you can reach prosperity. You can gain additional wealth if you understand the difference between spending money, saving money, and circulating money. Spending is the worst thing to do. Saving's okay, but if that money's not working for you, then it won't grow. You want to be circulating that money. You want to put it out in the economy in places where it's going to come back to you over time. It's investments, it's businesses, it's how you apply capital that matters in order to build wealth. It's the investment in preventative positions. It's investment in maybe even some speculative positions. But ultimately, you want to do the numbers so that you know that money will come back to you over time. It's buying value. It's buying not consumables, but assets that cash flow. This is a powerful approach, and too many people miss out on it. I'm Justin Hitt with Sustainable Wealth Secrets. If you have any questions about this or anything else we cover, visit us at www.sustainablewealthsecrets.com. If you listen to this on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're on iHeartRadio, pull over, like and subscribe, or otherwise visit the website and join our mailing list. Again, I want to thank you for listening. I'm here to help you transform business relationships into profits, to turn more of your income into wealth and opportunity.